Hi BookTube, it's Zina from Beating Around the Books, and today is Tag Tuesday, and I'm gonna do a tag, although it might be too late for me to upload it then. I'm channeling my inner Bob the Bookerer with slightly inadequate lighting, I hope that's fine. And well, it's already the middle of October. The end of the year is fast approaching, and this is gonna be the end of the year book tag. I had to do quite a bit of digging to find the original creator. I think it's Ariel Bissett. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Anyway, I was not tagged in this, but to me it seems like the kind of thing that you do anyway if you want to, right? So let's get into the prompts, shall we? So, first question, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Definitely. There are a few buddy reads that are ongoing that I want to finish. That's Severance by Ling Ma that I've just started. I'm reading this with a friend who is on Instagram. The account is called Wortknistern, but yeah, well, it's a German Instagram account. She's a friend that I know in real life, can you imagine? Anyway, this so far has been very good, and we'll see how it continues. I think probably finish it in this month. The other one is M Train by Patti Smith, which buddy reading with Bert from Past Story Time. I think he's ahead of me. This is quite slow going for me. I've not really had enough time to, I guess, immerse myself. So we'll see how that goes, but I hope that I'll finish it, that I won't bail on Bert. And the last buddy read that is ongoing is Austerlitz by W.G. Sebald. This is a buddy read with Brian from Bookish, Courtney Ferreter, and Mark Nash. We're pretty much exactly halfway through. Yeah, I should be finishing this by the end of the month. And then there is one more, I'm sure there's more than that, but one more I could remember anyway, and that is Mac and His Problem by Enrique Vila-Matas. I think this suffered from end of the holiday blues sort of thing. I started in holiday and then hadn't finished it before I got home, and then somehow I just sort of lost momentum. But I still very much want to finish it because there was no reason, for me to put this down apart from coming home from holiday. Yeah, there are others that I started last year or something and I never read, but I'm not going to include them in here because this would be too long otherwise. But yeah. So then the next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? No. I don't tend to do seasonal reading. I think with the exception of the Ali Smith Quartet, where I did manage to read autumn and winter around that time. No, that's not true. Only winter. Autumn I read in like February or something like that. But winter I did read around Christmas time. But I've since failed to read spring and summer at the appropriate times. I think I failed twice now. Yeah, because I already had them last year. So I feel like I might just read those at any random time as well. Yeah, no seasonal reading usually for me. Sorry. Then, next question, is there a new release you're still waiting for? I don't keep abreast of new releases too much. There is, apart from, getting the odd net galley, but then I'm not really waiting for the release if I actually get approved for one, so that doesn't count. There is, so there's one book that I'm waiting for, not for me to read, but so I can push it onto more people, because it's an English translation of a German book that I really liked, which I have forgotten to take out of the shelves. It is Herkunft by Sasa Stanisic. I think the English title is Where You Come From. or where you're from, either or. It is already out in the UK. I think it came out this month, but it isn't out in the US. And the UK cover is hideous. Sorry, I don't know what they were thinking. I feel like it's misrepresenting the content. So don't let that put you off if you're in the UK and you want to read it. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that release. But yeah, am I gonna read the English translation? Most likely not. Other than that, no. I can't remember right now anything anyway. Then the next question. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So again, there's 2 buddy reads that I definitely want to, well, not fail, that we've planned, well, they're both planned for November actually. The first one is the posthumous Memoirs of Cubas by Machado de Assis. Buddy reading that with Alba from Searls and Ross from Scarlet Handling about the books. Can't wait for that. And then there's also Annie Knows the Years, which I want to buddy read with Shan from Pastori Time. Of course, there's some other ones from the non-fiction November list that I would like to get to, but there's none that I would like prioritize over another. So let's say for another third one, another fiction title that I definitely want to read for the end of the year is not Rebecca Watson, is it? No, it is Rebecca Watson. Rebecca Watson's Little Scratch. Yeah, because I love this idea of this experimental form and the way it's portraying, or it's supposed to portray, I guess, consciousness or how our mind works. And I can't believe that I haven't read it yet, because it sounds like something that's right up my alley. So that's my 3 books I still want to read. Where is the next one? Sorry. Yes. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I'm not sure. I mean, you never say never, right? But my top read so far of the year, I think is pretty difficult to top. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I've probably mentioned it a few times. Anyway, I'm not gonna do it now. Yeah, but of course it'd be amazing if it still got top. That would mean that I've got another absolutely fantastic read ahead of me. So I'm holding out hope, but I don't believe it will. It will happen. Okay. Then have you already started making reading plans for 2022? So I'm a mood reader, so I don't make a lot of plans, but usually that's, the exception are these buddy reads. And there are a few sort of tentative buddy reads that haven't yet been set in stone, or we haven't decided on a time yet. But apart from knowing that it'll be in the new year, not this year. So those I've planned. And then I did mention in a previous video that I want to do sort of buddy read with me project. Can you say project? Where I want to ask people, commenters and stuff to, express an interest in the books that I'm gonna put on this list to read together next year. I haven't finished the list yet, but the one that I think I also mentioned there, that is already set in stone, is the group read of Toni Morrison's Beloved, which will happen in March. We've already got a few people together. Hopefully they will still want to do that in March. I mean, they agreed to, so fingers crossed. And yeah, if you are interested, please let me know. Message me, comment down there, or message me on Instagram or whatever. We have a Voxer group set up already for that. And I'd gladly add you to it. So I think that is the last question. Yes, and then on to tagging people. This time I want to tag 5 people. Firstly, 2 channels that I've only recently subscribed to. One is Fraser Simon's Springboard Thought, who reads so much he could probably fit in my annual reading amount into the next 2.5 months. I would not be surprised. And then there's Brandon's Bookshelf, who so far has, I think, only reviewed non-fiction books, so it would be perfect for you guys to check out if you're still looking for non-fiction November ideas. And he does really, really great sort of in-depth reviews that he's also structured quite well, much better than I do because I don't structure things. So definitely go and have a look because his channel is really new, and but you know, like really high quality reviews. I don't know if he even does tags, but if you do, you are tagged hereby. And then 3 people that I've tagged in the past. Mark Nash, because I want to hear him scoff at seasonal reading. Then Roz at Skydandling about the books, because she's like the exact opposite of me, as a mood reader. So I'd be glad to hear. I'd be interested to hear how far in advance she's planned her reading. And lastly, pay attention just to add to his ever-growing list of tag videos, so I don't feel so alone in the ridiculous backlog that I have. Okay. Yeah, also I'm not sure, he might get to this tag in a year's time, then he can tell us about his reading plans for 2023. Yeah, that is it. Again, like I said, if you want to buddy read Beloved, please let me know. And I wish you a lovely evening. Bye bye.